Sorry about my voice. The wife made me stay home today because I guess I'm sick. She took the kids to another kid's birthday party, and I'm watching football. But man, for training and just knowledge in plants or grass or trees, first of all, just pursuing arboriculture, right? Everybody thinks of an arborist as a tree guy, and the truth is, an arborist is a person who studies plant life. So, trees are just the biggest plants, tend to be where most of the money's at. So a lot of arborists get into tree work, but pursuing the ISA arborist certification and learning that material is probably a good baseline. The other thing is that try to connect with your local university. See if they have a turfgrass pathologist or entomologist that specializes in turf and plants. Those are going to be some really knowledgeable guys, and if you can get in any of their workshops, a lot of times those guys will host a workshop or two throughout the year. We have a thing here called Field Days that they do at the University of Missouri, and it's like a 2 or 3 day event. You go up there and you go around. You get to see their testing fields where they grow a bunch of grass plots, like little bitty 2x2 squares of grass, different varieties, and they rate all their grasses, and they actually inoculate diseases in the grasses and see how they perform. And they do all kinds of other tests, stress tests on the grasses just to see which grass varieties are performing the best. That's actually how they get the data for the National Turf Evaluation Program at ntep.org. But going up and seeing that stuff in person and talking with those professors as much as possible is how you get this information. And so a lot of times those professors will co-op, or they will work with your local extension office and put on a workshop. And if you can sign up for those workshops, they're usually cheap, like $20-$25. Sometimes they're free. And that is where you get the best information. And what I always do is, after the workshop, I always ask for the PowerPoint slides, and I always try and get the phone number of the presenter, so that I can, have that direct connection. If I want to ask this guy, this is the true expert, right? People look at me on TikTok and say, yeah, he's an expert. And I look at these guys and say, those are the experts. All I'm doing is regurgitating the information that they've told me. And so if you can go to them, go to the actual experts at the universities in your area, and that's where you're going to get that knowledge.